because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this
breaks into the open. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
So Cincinnati's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. He'll start this drive firing. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
Finds a man on the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Open space in the middle. Touchdown, Bearcats! A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocked that one right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. It's complete on the right side. There he goes. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
To the air, it's Jefferson. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Sun Devils in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Sweet cut there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Stevens. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sun Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Caught. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Sun Devils will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll start the return inside his 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Quarterback now breaking the field. Right on the money. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Jefferson. Working that left side now. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Firing to the right, complete. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The Sun Devils, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The snap sets up to throw. He's got it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the...
Sneaks it into the end zone.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Iron sharpens iron.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Finds a little space. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. And the Sun Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air. It's Jefferson. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils! He'll try to tack on one more. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him. You
can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Sun Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And as he throws, and it's caught! Touchdown, Arizona State!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Back to throw. It's Jefferson. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Picked up a few extra on that return, but a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Never seems to take the big hit. Finds enough room to get to the 29. And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Sweet cut there. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They've been running it, but now the pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Back to throw, it's Jefferson. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Sun Devils will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Stevens. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Proctor. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. Got a man, it's Proctor. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Using his legs to buy some time. Got his man on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He managed a few yards on that. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Proctor. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He's open on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. UCF steamrolled its way to victory. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Orlando a ton of confidence. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
They bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. All the way back to the 15. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. That's caught. It's Gideon. At the 40, there he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Sun Devils want to crank the Oh.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they
Turning it on! Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to pass, it's Jefferson. Caught, close to the marker, it's Gideon. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Dances away. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Oh, better look out. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football. The defense gets the ball back.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Jefferson. Moving out of the pocket. It's complete to the right. At the 35, he's loose. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the 4th quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep.
Flying the friendly skies. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes the catch at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. They'll line up for a second down play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Sun Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Gideon.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
The Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. But this offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
He hurls one deep down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones